सबको आदाब, नमस्कार, सत श्री अकाल, and welcome. It's always a pleasure to attend school functions because there's a certain innocence and beauty in children which I have always admired, and I've spent a large chunk of my life, 17 years, doing a show called Boogie Woogie. And those 17 years, the amount I learned about children is amazing. I can never thank God for that experience. I know she introduced me as a politician here, but I mean, so that's not something. But yeah, I don't want to be a politician. I didn't want to be a politician. It was just that I got a little fed up of what was happening around because the reins of the country somehow are in these people's hands, and I was kind of getting fed up like a lot of us. And I said, okay, let me put my money where my mouth is, and I said, okay, let's support what I believe in. It's a funny incident because this was an interview years ago, and it was a news reporter talking to a politician from Bihar. And she asked him a question. It was an English channel. So she said, so excuse me, sir, what do you think of this economic disparity in the country? Now, obviously, the guy didn't understand what economic disparity was. So, बड़ा सोचने लगा, economic disparity. देखिए, as long as the economy is in this party and not in that party, it is all right by me. So I got the gist of what it's all about. It's all about the economy. It's all about who holds the power, who got the money. And so, anyway, that's a different topic, but that's something which we have to face, and that's part of our. Here I am, thanks to Mr. Gurpreet Sajdev and Mona ji, and she's been kind enough, and these kids who introduced me. Sometimes you wonder, how is it that little children are so intelligent and adults are so stupid? Somebody said wisely, it must be education that did it. So, I know sometimes, yes, because we fix them and we make them learn things like 1717s. Who wants to know what 1770s are? Who cares? The technology has gone ahead. We've got a calculator. Fine. Get to the point. It's not about can I calculate, but do I get the result in the end? It's not how the means is. So, education has obviously progressed, and teachers do their wonderful jobs, and they take it ahead. And I think we owe a lot to teachers. I mean, teachers are a species on their own. Thankless jobs. And especially when we're children, and you all must be knowing it when you were in school, we hated some teachers, we imitated them. But when we get out and we realize that they have actually given up most of their lives. I mean, if you come here 8 hours or 7 hours or 8 hours and they go home with their work and their children and their problems with their children, deal with them, deal with their own problems. So somebody very wisely says that a teacher affects eternity. He can never tell when his influence will stop because it keeps going from me to my children to my certain things which are valuable, which are there in the back of our head. So I would like to take this opportunity right now, right here, to thank not just the teachers out here, but the teachers all over the world for the thankless job and the wonderful job they do. So, you see, it's not a lot of people say it's about success and what do you do about success and how successful people are. And success has somehow become very materialistic. उसके पास देखो, वो गाड़ी देखो, वो बंगला देखो, वो ये बन गए, वो बन गए. That has become success, and which is very dangerous. Success has somehow become what we have and not what we are. That's a big problem here. And I think we got to get rid of this because this is the foundation laying for our children. Oh, देखो, that's a successful man. Fame hai, naam hai, paisa hai, gaadi. That is a problem. I'm saying this from my heart. I got 3 children, they're grown up. But this particular thing which is rampant in the world today, and it's in the media, it's in the movies, you see it in the music videos, 4 bottle vodka, daru piyo, bikini pehno, have a lot of money, have your Ferraris, and that's success. And these children are actually thinking that's cool, and that's the dude. He's got these women around him, he's got all this luxurious life, and I think that's the only thing we need to teach our children, that is not success. Success is what you are inside, how you contribute to making this world a better place, in your own small way. I can't change the world. Like I said again, I can't. I mean, if I find something dirty around me, my hand can reach out here and can take a broom and sweep it. I no intent to pass out to Aam Aadmi Party. The broom is a broom. So yeah, so I can clean the space which is within my reach. You do it where you are. You do it where you are. Somebody else does it, and the world becomes a cleaner space. I just have to take responsibility of this space around me, and that's what, like I said, the teachers that's their world. They take care of these little children who keep coming in and out, and how they can sort of clean them, give them the thoughts which are required to go back home. And then, of course, the parents, they reflect with them, and then, if it's going right or not. तो कोई होता है ये क्या बता दिया टीचर ने आपको, चलो टीचर से गुस्सा करते हैं, लड़ते हैं जरा टीचरों से, तो भी बड़े होते हैं. A lot of people come up, धरना वरना कर लेते हैं. Humility, another very, very important thing. And there's a very thin line, a very, very thin line between arrogance and humility. And that thin line, you call it humility because confidence, when you are confident, you smile. And arrogance, you smirk. There's a small difference. It's like the smile and the smirk. It's a very little difference. But if the kids understand that's not smirk, smile. Encourage other people, So, and like I admired Bruce Lee. Okay, most of you probably know him, and he was this great martial artist. He was a philosopher, and he used to always say, "Be like water, my friend." पानी जैसे बनो, जो अपना रास्ता खुद बनाते हैं. पत्थर जैसे ना बनो, जो दूसरों का रास्ता भी रोक देते हैं. I felt this was something I really learned when I was young, and like I said, there's so much to learn from children, and I did that show. And children just give. But it's also dependent on us as home, as parents, and of course the teachers. So, मेरे ख्याल से, and just now, okay, I want to comment, before I forget, sorry. The opening performance of the school, it was like a professional orchestra. I have not seen a school having a display of talent like this. So a big hand to the way it was set up, the costumes, the arrangement, the music, using every student to their best, the layout of instrumentation, really amazing. Then the Vandana dance which was done. And there was one little kid who was right here. उसके बांसुरी जो था, वो waist band से गिर गया. Now a lot of kids panic. अरे मेरी बांसुरी गिर गई. Pick it up. This girl didn't pick it up. And I noticed her. कि क्या करती है. वो रुकी रही. And she sat down. जब वो बैठी, तब उसने उठा के quietly she put it and she held it up. And she continued her performance. So a big hand to her. She'll go a long way. Yeah, I noticed these small little things. पता नहीं क्या बच्ची का नाम है, but lot of my love to her. And she was smiling, and she stood out. So whoever she is, God bless you. And I'm looking forward to seeing all these performances, and then we can probably talk on what they've been doing. But thank you for the honor for me to come here and speak on behalf of children, of parents, and just share something which I have experienced in my life. Children झूठ नहीं बोलते. एक problem हमारा क्या था, हम झूठ सिखाते हैं बच्चों को बोलना. I remember when I was a kid, and this is the real truth. My father was in the movies, तो बचपन में एक producer आए, और वो दरवाजे पे आए, तो मेरी मम्मी ने दरवाजा खोला. अब मेरे father जो थे नाइट शूटिंग करके सो रहे थे, उनको मिलना नहीं था किसी से. अब वो बोल दिया होगा कि भाई नहीं मिलना. तो वो जब आए तो मम्मी ने दरवाजा खोला, तो उन्होंने पूछा है जगदीप साहब, तो मम्मी ने कहा जी वो नहीं है. अब I was in the first standard, so I come from underneath. झूठ बोल रही हो, अंदर सो तो रही है. This happened, and बाद में मुझे सुनना पड़ा बहुत कुछ, but at the same time they realized that he told the truth. But sometimes these white lies, and then there's a very thin line between white lies and lies, and the kids don't understand, and they start lying. एक और बच्चा fan था मेरे पास. This cut to me being a star, whatever, and after like about 10 years ago, तो lots of people come to click pictures with stars saying, oh मेरा बच्चा इतना सा गोद में, उसको पता भी नहीं आप कौन है, आपकी हैसियत क्या है, मेरा बेटा बड़ा फैन है आपका, फोटो दीजिए उनके साथ. अरे खुद खड़े हो गए आके. So fine, यस आपको खिंचानी खिंचा लो यार, बच्चे के नाम पे बिल फाड़ रहे हो आप ना. तो वो बच्चे को बोल रहे बहुत फैन है आपका सर, उसके रूम में आपके पोस्टर लगे हैं. तो बच्चा बोलता है कहाँ लगे. So this is what children are, and they are beautiful, and you should let them be this truth. And they get corrupted by ये बोलना पड़ता है, ये करना पड़ता है. नहीं छोड़ दो यार, let them, and just say the truth, whatever you want to do. So there's one few little things which I had to share, and I think that बच्चों को बच्चे रहने दें. और मुझे एक बात अच्छी लगी यहाँ पे ना, they did not let in the dancing specially, क्योंकि आजकल हम बच्चों को एडल्ट बना देते हैं बहुत जल्दी, अजीब से कपड़े पहना देते हैं, मेकअप कर देते हैं बहुत एडल्ट, एंड चिकनी चमेली ये सब, doesn't work. Don't make your children do that. And I've always said that. Let them grow. That innocence, let it not go. You see the movie, we all see it. घर पे आके क्या कर रहे हो? अब वो सब कर रहे हैं, but हमको कहना है, but this is not for you. You want to perform something else. Like, it was beautiful what I like, this whole वंदना जो कहना है, fantastic, really. हर चीज की उम्र होती है. आजकल जरा बदतमीजी ज्यादा हो रही है इस गानों में, स्क्रीन में, तो we have to be careful of, बेटा ये आप करें, ठीक है, आप वेस्टर्न करना चाहते हैं, बट उसका एक दायरा होता है, किस टाइप का गाना है, तो ये, we got to be careful of these. Whatever they perform, I think it's important to let them perform, but know the barriers and have the line. हमारा culture is beautiful, Indian culture, जिसमें respect है, धर्म का अदब है, बुजुर्गों का अदब है, एक बहुत सी चीजें हैं, which we kind of, the West somehow has got lost there. It's cool to be rude. So, no, it's not cool to be rude out here in my country. So I respect that and I value that, and I hope that we can pass it on to our children, and especially in the performance area. So I'm looking forward to these performances, and I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it as much as you, because आपके तो बच्चे हैं, तो आप तो देखो, oh, मेरा बेटा है, फोटो लो, हाँ. But I'm watching all the kids with the same kind of love. So God bless them all, and God bless you all with raising these wonderful children into becoming better human beings. And see you later. Okay, thank you.